Hey everybody, this is John Petrucci and I'm here to talk about the Boss E-Band JS-10. Basically, it all comes down to practicing. Now, I love to practice. I always have, as I'm sure you do as well. And as a professional musician, I need to practice. And there are several different practicing environments I find myself in. For example, I practice at home, I practice while traveling, as in hotel rooms or on the tour bus, and I practice backstage at shows. Now, for me, I find that the best way to have a productive and constructive practice session and to keep things interesting is to set up the ultimate practicing environment, make myself really comfortable. So I grab my guitar, I have my favorite amp, a couple of effects, a tuner, a metronome of course, and something to play tracks back. So an iPod or my laptop and some speakers. It's a lot of stuff, and if you're in one place, if you're at a studio or at home, it's fine. In fact, my guitar tech, Maddie, built all that stuff into one road case, and we tried bringing that on the road, but it wasn't very practical. But there's good news, because the people at Boss must be practicers as well, and they came up with the E-Band, which is basically all of that stuff in one practice workstation. And I've been looking for something like this forever. So when I heard about it, the first one was the JS-8. I went out, I got a whole bunch of them, about a half dozen, put them in different rooms in my house. I throw it in my suitcase, so when I get to a hotel, it's there. I can practice right away. One on the tour bus, and I always have one backstage as part of my practice rig to prepare for shows. Now, the great thing about it is that as a guitar player, you can plug in and access all these really cool guitar sounds. You can use the presets that they have, or if you want to go in and tweak them, you can change the amps, you can change effects, EQs, microphones, things like that. One of my favorite sounds is the boogie rectifier sound that's in there. And that sounds awesome. And of course, it has preloaded jam tracks that you can play along to. A lot of times backstage, I'll just turn it on, keep it going, and then different guys will come in the room, pick up a guitar, or play along on the keyboards and just jam to the track. So it's kind of a fun thing to have backstage. Keeps the mood light and helps prepare for the show. You could also load in your own tracks, which is great. If you have to learn songs, you want to put a set list in there, you have something that you need to work on. Now, since the JS-8, they came out with the JS-10, which is what I said at the beginning of this video. And let me tell you about the additional features that are new. So, first thing is that there are dual inputs, so you can plug in two instruments, which is great for jamming with a friend or lessons or anything like that. You can plug in a guitar and a bass, or a guitar and vocal, or whatever. This has a built-in Boss GT100 multi-effects processor, so the effects are even more powerful. It has a 2.1 stereo sound system with a subwoofer, so it sounds great. It has over 350 pre-recorded audio loops, and they're in all different styles. So they are in metal, rock, blues, jazz, Latin, pop, and some of them have some of the backing instruments taken out, so you can just have like a bass and drum groove, which is great. Even has a center cancel feature, so you can do -1 type of practicing. And that's it. That's the E-Band. It's a practice workstation powerhouse. I love it. Go and get one, check it out, and I'm sure you'll love it too. And have fun practicing.